Hello, everyone. Good morning to all our viewers. I hope everybody is having a grand time today. This is your friend Loy on this Sunday presentation of Coffee with Loy under the PWI Global Vision YouTube channel. Joining me here this morning are my wonderful guests, the winners of Coffee with Loy Poetry Challenge. Our first place is the talented poetess Kanisha Shah. Our second, the dashing ambassador Maid Kurbik. And the third place winner, the great poet Dr. Shubhashis Banerjee. Joining us here too is my first place winner of Tact or Thematic Perception Contest, the equally talented poetess Sarita Kolyar. But before that, let me share to you my poem taken from my page, Wildflower in the Sunset Wind, Poems and Quotes from Loy Monroe. When love rules my life, I need you, beyond the painful emptiness that divides our lonely souls when cruel forces betray our silent skies. I want you beyond the end of infinite time that guides my love's journey into your heart and filled with passions devoid of our mysterious existence. I care for you beyond the understanding of man, whose poetic eloquence traverses explicit human emotions to bind our souls unmeasured by time. I protect you from harm beyond the path of a thousand storms, in your fearless travails on tempestuous seas and treacherous rides with floods to kiss the feet of azure skies. I love you beyond the unsearched end of immortality, that strengthens the bonds of our uninhibited love, entwined with reasonable faith and requisite trust. My whole being I offer to you beyond the limit of human emotions. These whirling feelings lead us down to fantasies unknown, and hear bubbling cry when you invade my innocence, and the call for release by our inevitable moans. A first place winner in Coffee with Loy Poetry Challenge is Kanisha Shah. Kanisha Shah is a housewife and mother. Kanisha means diamond, small, tiny, yet precious. She pursued master in philosophy, commerce field. Her passion is singing and writing as they release her thoughts, feelings, and emotions in the right direction. Kanisha means kind, having a burning desire or heart. Attitude carries on activities with art. Nobility following in every duties. Intelligently performing the acts with beauty. Soul advances by learning continuously. Honest with virtues and love for others at stake. That's acrostic in Kanisha's name as an honorable and proud writer. Here she is to recite her own poem, Kanisha Shah.
I, Kanisha Shah, is going to present one of my favorite poem. Poem goes like this way. Flame raging roars in my eyes. I turn around and face the round. Raging fire burns inside me, else I hold it close yet carefully. Rain comes down to quench my flame, and earth turned around pulls me down. I choose to take it my own way, none there's little that I can say. Earth beneath my feet all shakes me up around, relentless through an open space to pull me down in the ground. Hell, the gravity tremors wrestles with me. Winds of change blown this way, in the void and my dreams. Nothing mentioned that can't be said, defined by mind's wills, yet fortune can't be read. Steering whirlwind draws me in. Clefts is great and goal is clear. Spin and spin till the daylight's gone, and discover no end to its endless song. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kanisha. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to recite his own poem, or our second place winner of Coffee with Loy Poetry Challenge, is none other than Maid Kurbik. Known as Ambassador Maid Gerbik from Tuzla, he is 21 years old. In his spare time, he writes poetry that has been praised and rewarded in several occasions. He also selflessly helps others around him and is the moderator of the World Literature Forum Peace and Humanity for Unity and World Peace in Bhutan. He is also the editor of the Portals The First Virtual Art Universe and the selector of the competition on the page of the same name, which aims to connect all poets around the world. Many works have also been published in anthologies and magazines in Chile, Spain, Ecuador, Bosnia, United Kingdom, Indonesia, etc., as well as printed copies of anthology poems. See in the palm of your hand, stories from isolation, Gustavo Pioneers and others. Here he is to recite his own poem, Maid Gerbik.
Greetings. My name is Maid Gerbik and I coming from Tuzla. I had 21 years old and I coming from Tuzla, Bosnia and Herzegovina. I write just for you my special read of my poem Will Love You from COVID-19. All the pain and apathy of last year that it brought, let the old one erase like an eraser, because nothing nice even happened actually, so why should we actually celebrate it? People run away from each other lightly. They forgot about reality but introduced in quarantine. It was crazy. Oh my god. Are people born to be imprisoned between two walls? It is amazing how so few are willing to destroy the world. I guess life is just starting to fade. Love no longer exists in hearts. Anxiety is felt in all parts of the world. Well, is it time to turn 2020 into binary code and we put 2021 in hexadecimal, because that is how the love of rights is expressed. To us, those closets us, the other side of our heart, which awaits some more beautiful days and joy. Let's finally hug and apologize, no face mask, no distances, and start with a warm cup of coffee, new working day.
Thank you so much, Maid Gerbik. And now, friends, let's hear from our third place winner in Coffee with Law Poetry Challenge, Dr. Subhashis Banerjee. Dr. Banerjee is a lecturer of English by profession and holds a doctoral degree of specialization in Tagore's poetry. He has been teaching English in varied fields since 1999 and has composed innumerable poems in English, Hindi, and Bengali dealing with the problems of life, human emotions, spirituality, and mysticism. He also nurtures flair for journalism and has several articles published to his credit in national dailies. As a teacher, he intends to bring about a radical transformation in human cognizance and perception by portraying the reality in subtle rhyme emanating from the heart in terms of quintessential melody. Here he is to recite his own poem, Dr. Subhashis Banerjee.
Hi, this is Subhashish Banerjee. It goes without saying that silence has its own salacious presence. To remain silent, to keep mum, even when adversity dawns in and provokes and incites one to speak out. To remain silent, even when extreme circumstances foment and instigate. To remain silent under all circumstances itself is an art. Silence is pleasure, silence is treasure. Silence is the essence of nothingness. It's basically a blissful leisure wherein one delves deep into oneself and thereafter comes out with the discovery of an inexplicable unknown, an enigma a mysterious phenomenon which leads to utmost tranquil, pensive thoughtfulness. Nowadays, it is rather difficult to remain silent. We are totally lost, we are totally forlorn, because time and again we become boisterous, we indulge in expressions, we indulge in vociferousness, we indulge in reactions which are least desired. We speak just for the sake of speaking. We want to prove our point. We want to make our presence felt. Silence is anonymity. Silence is remaining unknown. When you remain unknown, when you become anonymous, at least for a time, you do take a break from the unnecessary, from the thrusted vociferousness, from something which creates total chaos, total disorder in our day-to-day lives. Silence is being meditative. Silence is dwelling in the realm of nothingness. Silence is just sitting for a while, pausing for a while, listening to the sound of nature, listening to the inner promptings of the heart, listening to the promptings of the soul, listening to something which has been unheard till date. When those things which remain unheard or which have been unheard till the present moment, when those things one hears, when the ears are able to hear that voice which was so far inaudible, which was so far hidden, well, one discovers the real meaning of life, because the real meaning of life lies in that tranquil pleasure which we call silence. All reaction, all unnecessary reaction is least desired. Silence is a blessing in disguise. Silence is a slap on the cheeks of those who have just slapped us through their words. Silence is the process of self-discovery. Silence makes one marvel at the intricacies of existence. Silence basically is salubrious. Silence is the voice of the soul. So, why not remain silent for a while and check out if there is something worthwhile in the realm of silence. Thank you.
Now friends, you've just heard Dr. Shubhasish Banerjee. Now it is with great pleasure that I present to you the first place winner of our thematic perception contest or TAC. She's no other than the great poetess Sarita Collard. Sarita Collard is a retired associate professor and started writing stories some 2 years ago, when she started writing poetry as well. These had been published in online portals. Just a tiny poem has been published in print media. Here she is to recite her own poem, Sarita Kulyar.
Hello friends, I am Sarita Kullar, a member of the Artoon Zen family. I joined this group after my retirement and love everything about it. They have not only encouraged me to write stories and poetry, but filled my life with the positive vibes. Here, I found a lot of young friends. Being a very curious soul, here I get a lot to learn. Never before in my life have I written so much, so many poems, and so many stories also. It is a friendly encouragement and abundance guidance that has done the trick for me. I had faltered on the very first day, but have continued till today. And here is my poem about peace. Peace, the rarest of rare divine virtue. Have you ever experienced it? That soothing, calming, wonderful feeling that all is well with me and also with the world. Where to find it? In my home or in your home? In my land or in your land? In my heart or in your heart? No politician will ever touch it. Their overwhelming greed and their insatiable ambition never leads to the path of peace. Speeches, placards, slogans, all false, forgotten as soon as they come down the stage. They let the homing pigeons suffocate in the sack. They release them to go back to their master's pack. No fake sages will go near it. Luring crowd in the name of God, they are here to brainwash you, intimidate you with their powerful religious rod. Only a man with the power to forget all those misdeeds done to him, a man who has the courage to forgive those who have done him a grievous wrong, is the only one to sing a lovely, peaceful song. Thanks, friends, for listening to me.
Thank you so much, Sarita, for that wonderful poem. Now, friends, you've just heard my wonderful guest. My heartfelt thanks to Kanisha Shah, Ambassador Maid Gurbik, Dr. Shubhashis Banerjee, and Sarita Kulyar. My thanks to Tipram Kataran, founder of Pen Wonders International, and the whole PWI team. Thank you for watching. See you again next Sunday, same time, same channel. Good morning.